Yeah. I did the math before the flex show. Rebalance sheets where they chase goals. Losses turned tuition paid in full. Kept the vision clean when the lights go dull. Don't talk rich, I talk control. Equity heavy, lie on the ego. Hype fade fast, patience compound. That's how rooms turn quiet when you walk around. This ain't for the crowd, this for the count. What you owe, what you outgrown. Mind still sharp, pen still level. Just don't rap for approval. People I move quiet, let silence work. Noise never built what discipline nurture. Hunger ain't dry, that lesson clear. Some starve loud, still stuck in fear. Fed the mind, stop distraction. Now every step got long-term traction. No rush, no race, grown man pace. I stand on code, no convenience. Principles heavy as consequences. Seen shortcuts bury families. Seen structure flip whole narratives. I taught leverage living on my sons. Not clout, not clicks, not followers. Respect don't come from being loud. It comes from standing when pressure covers you. At this age, you don't need motivation, you need alignment. If your money don't match your stress, too misposition. If your circle still drains you, waited too long. Yeah. I did the math before the flex show. Rebalance sheets where they chase goals. Losses turned tuition paid in full. Kept the vision clean when the lights go dull. Don't talk rich, I talk control. Equity heavy, lie on the ego. Hype fade fast, patience compound. That's how rooms turn quiet when you walk around. This ain't for the crowd, this for the count. What you owe, what you outgrown. Mind still sharp, pen still level. Just don't rap for approval. People I move quiet, let silence work. Noise never built what discipline nurture. Hunger ain't dry, that lesson clear. Some starve loud, still stuck in fear. Fed the mind, stop distraction. Now every step got long-term traction. No rush, no race, grown man pace. I stand on code, no convenience. Principles heavy as consequences. Seen shortcuts bury families. Seen structure flip whole narratives. I taught leverage living on my sons. Not clout, not clicks, not followers. Respect don't come from being loud. It comes from standing when pressure covers you. At this age, you don't need motivation, you need alignment. If your money don't match your stress, too misposition. If your circle still drains you, waited too long.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on in this good Mother's Day afternoon? Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. Hope all the mothers are getting what they want today. You know what I'm saying? It is your day. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my mother. I got things to do today. My wife auntie is having Mother's Day dinner over her house today. So me and the wifey and my son and his girlfriend, we're going over her auntie house to have Mother's Day dinner with her mother and sisters and all types of shit. So yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. Now, welcome back to Attraction Economics. I am your host, Big Dog Bark, and over here we break down power, leverage, and status of attraction. We break down the supply and demand of attraction, and we also talk about how attention is the number one currency and resource in 2026. How you maintain your attention, how you spend your attention, how to get more attention. So as y'all enter that building, hit the like button, the share button, subscribe button. And also, if you would like to donate to Attraction Economics, throw a couple of dollars so I can go get wifey. I don't know. She just ate breakfast. I don't know. Just if you want to throw a couple of dollars into the Attraction Economics, you know what I'm saying? Hit the Cash App $, Big Dog Bar, Twitter 132. Big donation, small donation, all donation I appreciate, but I also know the economy is kind of jacked up right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you got it to donate, I would appreciate it. If you ain't got it to donate, hey, I understand 100%. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, today is Mother's Day, so I hope y'all are enjoying y'all Mother's Day. I'm not gonna be up here too long. I'm just gonna talk about the leverage pyramid. Yep, I don't know if y'all know what the leverage pyramid is or not, but we're gonna get into it today. And once y'all understand the leverage pyramid, you won't be able to unsee it in every aspect of your life going forward. You know what I'm saying? So just hold on. We're gonna take it down through there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give y'all a little convo, little I don't even know what I be calling what I do sometimes. Cause I don't drop the link for panels. I just had to get shit off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Cause I realize there's a lot of men and women out there right now in 2026 that yeah, common sense just ain't that common. You feel what I'm saying? Common sense ain't that common. And the reason is because of attention. You know what I'm saying? It got a lot of us in the whirlwind right now. Like we gotta get attention. We do what we do for attention. We don't get no attention. Our lives don't matter. Okay, yeah. I feel you. Don't feel you. I understand. Don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I've been lied to. I don't know. What I'll be 47 this year. So yeah. So I understand that you want attention. I understand you want attention, but when you start doing shit out your frame to get attention, just to have attention, then that's a problem. Go check some of my last. Just go through my videos. You'll see. I've been talking about this shit for a minute. So anyway, where do I start? Oh, okay. So I know when y'all growing up, if you were Gen X like me or a millennial, you know what I'm saying? Your parents or your grandparents or somebody in your household have always told you that hard works, hard work pay off, right? Work hard, you get whatever you want. And I myself told my kids that same shit. You know what I'm saying? Work hard in everything you do, and it'll eventually pay off. Yeah, I feel you, but just working hard don't create wealth by itself. No matter how hard you work, working hard, putting in a whole lot of effort in anything does not create wealth by itself. Because if that was the case, construction workers would be billionaires right now. You feel what I'm saying? Construction workers would be billionaires if hard work by itself would make money. You feel me? So the real game is leverage. And y'all done heard this word before, leverage. We always leveraging something to get something, right? But the real game is leverage. See, the people at the tippy top, the 1% we talk about already, they already know what leverage do. They understand that one thing about leverage is this right here. You don't win by doing more work. You win by multiplying impact. I'm gonna say that again. You don't win by multiplying your work. You don't win by working overtime all week, every week. You don't win by taking on 1,000,001 task because you want to be employee of the month or whatever the case may be. No, you win by multiplying your impact. Multiplying your impact. And then on top of that, yeah, I also have to understand is that there's a hierarchy to leverage. There's a hierarchy to leverage. So today we're gonna talk about the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? The pyramid that none of y'all want to talk about. And at the bottom of this pyramid, oh, excuse me, at the very bottom of the pyramid is labor. Is labor. And at the tippy top of the pyramid is ownership. You feel what I'm saying? And by the end of the live, once we get through this, like I said, you'll never look at money the same. You'll never look at sports the same. Relationships, influence, be you'll never look at none of these things the same once y'all understand the pyramid. Plain and simple. Now, let's start at the bottom of this pyramid. At the bottom of the pyramid is labor. Labor leverage. And labor leverage is basically this right here. You really is trading your time, your energy, your your body, and everything else for money. Your time, your energy, and your body for money. That's what most people are at right now. Most people, not a some, not a few. Most of us are at the bottom. So don't feel no type of way. You're at the bottom just like I am. A lot of us at the bottom. Your favorite content creator is at the bottom. You know why? Because he constantly making content over and over again every day. Okay, so yeah, so basically you're trading in your time, your energy, and your body for money. So what's the problem? Your money is capped. There's a there's a salary cap. Whoa, based on your hours and your energy and the attention and physical burnout. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why a lot of people that got a lot of talent stay broke because effort alone don't scale. This is why a lot of you people that's very talented are broke because effort don't scale. An athlete, there's only so many hours in the day an athlete can train. There's only so many hours. There's only so many hours an employee can work. There's only so many shifts. There's only so long you can go to work. A content creator can only manually do so much. There's only so much a content creator can do by themselves. You feel what I'm saying? And labor creates survival, not freedom. A lot of people think going to work, training, working double shifts, working overtime, being on panels for 12 hours and shit like that. They think that they're actually creating some type of financial freedom, some type of freedom. Really just creating restraint. No freedom. You're literally giving up everything you got going on just to get something. And it's gonna be capped. You're not gonna get everything you want. Now I ain't gonna sit here and lie like certain athletes. They go above and beyond the call of duty when they have to sacrifice other things in their personal life to train extra hard for basketball, baseball, football, track, whatever the case may be. They have to sacrifice their personal lives to become the tippy top. And we see this every day. We see men and women that's athletes going through this shit because they have a hunger to win, a hunger to stay on top, and they end up losing their family in the process because they want to stay on top of their game. We see this all the time. We see employees work 40 plus hours, 50 plus hours, 60 plus hours, work 7 days a week. Some of them work right now. Instead of sitting at home with their wife or their mama, baby mama, whatever the case may be, instead of celebrating Mother's Day, they at work right now because they got to get the bag. They got to get the bag. They working a double shift. And they plan on working double shifts, not because the company asked them to work overtime. The company asked them to work double shifts. No, they volunteering to work double shifts the rest of the week. And depending on your hours, you might be working 16, you might be working 8. Shit, you might be working 20. That's ridiculous if you working 20 hours all day, every day. And again, like I said, you a content creator, you doing panels, you doing reactions, and you be on there for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, 12. Just talking, just having conversation with 9 other motherfuckers about some particular topic, whatever's trending at the point in time. And you just up there running your mouth because you need your watch hours, because you know the 21st come around, you want that YouTube check. Trying to get motherfucker to come in and send you cash apps and super chats all day, every day. I get it, but you up there forever. You up there forever, and you're not creating no type of freedom as much as you think you are. You're not. You're creating a problem. And see, Society has told us this right here. Society has programmed us to stay in this position. To stay in this position because working keeps systems running. You going to work, you training, you making content all day, every day. Society told you to keep doing this shit in order to keep a system running. See, but the people who rise higher learn to separate income from direct effort. And that's where leverage begins. See, I'm not the smartest individual walking. I'm not the reaction dude and all that right there. No, I just try to put truth out there for y'all to understand what is relationships, what is money, what is sports, whatever the case may be. I just try to get y'all the truth. And the truth of the matter is once you understand that all that work you putting in ain't getting you nowhere fast. But think about this shit. You go to work doing double shifts to get more money to buy more bullshit. And then once you buy your bullshit, whatever the case may be, my wife just told me that she saw somewhere where a lady spent damn near $8,000 on a wig that was on sale. It was $10,000. Just spent $8,000 on a wig and shampoo. You spent $8,000 on her. You spent $8,000 on hair, and then we'll turn around and say you broke. Your rent due, you ain't got money for the rent, you ain't got money for the lights, you ain't got money for your car note, but you had $8,000 for a week. And you talking about financial freedom. You're locked up, you're attached to her. You spent more money on your hair than you did on your groceries. Just so you can portray an image for somebody that don't give a fuck about you. And you think you're doing something. You think you can stun on a nigga like me and say, you know how much my hair cost? Don't give a damn. I know your refrigerator empty. How about that? You spend all your money to look good and you starving. It be shit like that. It be shit like that. You're stuck on this level because of systems telling you you have to be ABC in life, in society. So you have to work this hard to look like this in a society that don't give a fuck about how you really are. They're just telling you this. That's why, what I'm saying, commercials is a motherfucker. That's why social media is a motherfucker. That's why influencers are a motherfucker. Because they're literally telling you to stay put. Spend all your money on this bullshit so we can keep eating. We don't give a fuck about you eating. We don't care about your family eating. No. Just keep spending your money, keep spending your time, keep spending your energy, keep wearing yourself down to feed me and my system. To feed me and mine. We don't care about you and yours, just feed me and mine. And that's why I tell y'all men and y'all women out there, y'all listen to these people that supposed to have your best interest in heart. That only trying to get your paper. And they don't give a fuck if you're successful or not. No, they don't care. As long as you feed them so they can be successful. So they can take the money you work hard for, the time you're giving up that you can't get back, your attention, you're giving up all your resources to somebody that don't give a damn if you eat or not. As long as you feed them. They don't give a damn about your problems. As long as you feed them. And they'll tell you whatever you want to hear to make you feel good at a certain point of time. And some of the shit don't even work. That's why you keep coming back to hear something new. And in order for you to hear something new, you gotta feed them again. Hey, I'm just a truth teller. I'm just a truth teller. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be successful. I want you to have a good life in a relationship. I want you to get your money. I want you to train. I want you to get your body right, your mind right. I want you to get all that type of shit in your life. If that's what you want. I'm just not the motherfucker that's gonna make it easy for you. I'm not gonna pat you on your ass. I'm not that type of individual. I'm not that type of dude. Trust me. My wife will tell you, my kids will tell you, anybody that know me will tell you, I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'm not gonna coddle you. But I want you to be better than what you is, but I'm not gonna coddle you. You're at the bottom because you don't want to go higher. It's funny how you go to work all the motherfucking time, make your money, buy your bullshit, and go right back to work and say, I don't make enough money. The system said, buy this bullshit. So you can look good. So you can feel good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? They telling you to buy this bullshit. And then when you buy it and get that little dopamine hit, you look good, you take a couple pictures and post this shit on IG or whatever the case may be. And when the high come down, you go back to work talking about y'all don't pay me enough money to maintain this high. So now you working extra hours, doing double shifts and shit like that. Just so you buy more bullshit because society tell you to buy this bullshit. And the cycle continues. Cycle continues. When I was coaching, me and Lil Dog, like I said, on Saturday morning, I say 2 hours on a Saturday morning. I could have had Lil Dog in there longer if I wanted to. He could have pushed the issue if he wanted to. He could have went 3 hours. He could have went 4 hours if he wanted to, if I wanted to. No, 2 hours. We get there we get there soon the gym open. We leave at 11, right when other people starting to come in and have replay. You know what I'm saying? The grown folk come in, they want to run up and down the floor and shit like that. Hey, we out the way. We came in and did what we supposed to do. And like I said, you got some athletes, they train, 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 and they family looking for them in the off season. It's one thing when it's the season coming around, you know what I'm saying? They might be at home this week, might be on the road next week, depending on what they playing. Depending on what they playing. And now you add in the fact that you want to train all off season because you want to be the best. And there's nothing wrong with being the best. But you don't take time out of your training to pay attention to your family. They're going and growing on without you. All because you determined to be the best in your league, the best on your team. And again, there's nothing wrong with it, but you got to make time for those that love you, those that care about you, those that want to see you succeed. If you ain't got time for them, then guess what? You're gonna miss out on a lot of things. And then once it's time for you to retire and you can't play no more, whether it's old age or your skills and dropped off or whatever the case may be, now you want to go home. And there's no home to go to. There's nobody at the house. You were determined to be the best of the best, and now you hit the retirement. Time to make your curtain call. And now you're ready to go home. You ain't got nobody to go home to. Wife then left, kids with the wife, house empty. I'm just saying. But it's a system that tell you, hey, in order for you to be on TV every Sunday, in order for you to get minutes, you gotta go extra hard. You gotta go extra hard. And the minute you stop going hard, somebody gonna take your place. They gotta find a new team and all that right there. So yeah, it's a trick bag. It's a trick bag. You can go hard to be the number one receiver on the team and get 30, $40 million a year. Or you could be the second, third, fourth receiver on team that play special teams and get a nice little bag and take care of yourself. It's all on what you want to do. But society will tell you, work hard to get that big money. Work hard to get that big money. And you do know that over time, all you need is one bad injury. All you need is one bad season where your production fell off. And all that money you just signed for, yeah, don't mean shit. Don't mean shit to an organization that's all about winning, and you're not producing like you once was before you got the check. Now you got the check and you ain't producing no more. And you can get traded, you can get cut. You know what I'm saying? We'll write it off, and now you back at square one. So yeah. Let the system keep telling y'all to do this, that, and the third just for you to stay where you at. That's how this shit is. But once you understand that that's what this is, you can go to the next level. You can go to the next level. Now, the next level is networking. Your network leverage. Now, the second level is the second level in is relationships and network leverage, right? Now, this is where your opportunities begin coming from access, it comes from connections, it comes from positioning, it comes from proximity. So basically, who you know. But wait a minute, it ain't just who you know. You see what I'm saying? Because one introduction can change your life faster than 5 years of grinding. Now, me myself, I learned that a long time ago. Is that I work, but I run my mouth. I talked. And warehouse and every job I done had, I come in as an entry level, whatever. And I run my mouth to people that's in higher positions. I show my ass. Hey, if it's a way for me to better my skill set, show me how to better my skill set. I don't want to stay at this position for the rest of my life. Show me the next level up. And I work to get to the next level up. And once I can get to that level, hey, show me the next level up. I'm always trying to level up. You feel what I'm saying? In order for me to level up, I have to talk to people. A lot of y'all don't want to talk to nobody. A lot of y'all just want to come in and do whatever, whatever, and go home. Me, I come in, I do whatever, whatever, and I talk my shit to people that's above me that got pulled. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I was working for Nike, one supervisor I had, a little young guy, he was younger than me. He came in straight out of school. And I respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and him ain't had no real issues and shit like that. But I used to tell him, like, bro, you only gonna tell me what they tell you to tell me. I'm telling him straight up like that. I'm like, you're telling me, you're gonna tell me what they're telling you to tell me. This ain't genuine. This is something this is a script they're telling you to tell me. And the thing about that was this right here. He found out this later before they trained, they used to rotate the managers and shit like that. So before they rotated them out, whatever the case may be, I had the scoop on a lot of shit he was already telling me because I was talking to people above him. Because of my job that I had, I was able to do that. I was able to talk to people that was above him. So I knew what was going on before he even told me what was going on. That's why a lot of the things he told me, I was like, bro, I already know that. You're not telling me nothing I don't already know. And the only reason I know it is because I talked to your boss. I talk to people above you. I get the scoop on what's going on before they tell you. All you doing is replying, repeating what they're telling you. I already know it. So you're talking to a brick wall right now, but I respect you because you ain't come at me wrong. I just know that what you're saying, I already knew because I talked to people above you. I got put in positions because of who I was knowing at this job, not because of you. When I used to get out, when I used to miss a day of work, they blowing my phone up because of this, that, and the third. When I got in trouble, they took me off of forklifts and shit like that. I couldn't do my job how I used to do it. He took me off because I did get in trouble. I ain't gonna hold you. I did get in trouble. He had to take me off, and I understood because yeah, I did some shit I ain't supposed to did. Got in trouble for it. Screwed me. But you take everything away from me, so I can't do my job like I need to do it. All it took was a day or two before everybody got on his head and said, "No, we need Big Dog back in work. We need Big Dog back doing what he's doing because we don't trust everybody else you're doing. Everybody else doing his job, we don't like him. We don't trust him. They fucking up. We need him back at the job." He just looked at me and said, "You got a lot of people that love you like you do." I said, "Yeah, yeah, they fuck with me because I take care of my business and I run my mouth. I talk my shit, but they respect it." Cause I was one of them individuals like, bro, depending on what the environment is, black or white, if we on some ratchet shit, I'm talking ratchet. We on some, you know what I'm saying, keep it PG. I'm keeping it PG. I don't give a fuck. That one, I'm cold switching with everybody else. If it's some white ratchet motherfucker talking to me, I'm white right along with them. Oh, I ain't no cold switch. I gotta talk a certain way around you white folks. No, they just as ratchet as I am. Shit, I'm trying to blend in with them. If I'm talking around some black folks that's prim and proper, like I got common sense. I know how to talk. I can understand big words. I ain't that slow. You know what I'm saying? I understand big words. I know business. So you trying to hit me with some big words and big, and I'm like, oh, if I just break it down to street shit, I'm like, oh, that's what that is. Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah. They was impressed by how I could look at shit and all that type of shit. And they put me in position that a lot of motherfuckers couldn't be in. Sleep jealousy, but I ain't give a damn. I ain't give a damn. Cause in sports, a player's network affects endorsements. Again, you see Michael Jordan promoting certain products. You see LeBron James promoting certain products. You see all these players, whether it's football, baseball, whatever the case may be, you see them endorse certain things because of who they rock with. Because if it's left to their own devices, they'll endorse anybody for a check. You feel what I'm saying? They'll endorse any product for a check. But it's the people that's in the circle that's telling LeBron, hey, we're going to endorse this, not this, because it looks good for your brain, look good for your image. If I ain't give a fuck about you, I let you endorse whatever, and let the chips fall where they may. If we just gonna keep it 100. If we just gonna keep that 100. In business, who trusts you matters more than who knows you. Something like my situation. A lot of folks knew me, but a lot of folks trusted me. That's why when I did miss a day of work for whatever reason, once I come back to work, everybody was like, "You don't need to take off. You don't need to miss a day of work. You don't need to do this, that, and there, because the people they put in your position when you're not here, we don't like them. We don't trust them. They fuck up." And I feel sometimes when like I got you. I got you. I try to put people in position for me. I try to train people to take my slack when I'm not here or I'm doing other things, or whatever the case may be. But hey, it feels good to be trusted. It feels good to be trusted at a job. In media, in media, collaborations accelerate growth. Again, I could open panels. I don't want to open panels. I could, but I don't want to. Now, time, I might change my stance on this shit as I get further along the line. I might change my stance on this shit, but right now I don't want open panels. There's no disrespect to nobody. It's just that I don't want to talk to everybody. Not on my channel. Now I come to somebody else, I go, channel hop and jump on other people's channel platforms and shit like that I fool with. But me personally, I'm not opening the panel. I don't know how to moderate. If I'm just gonna be honest, I ain't a good moderator. I ain't a good moderator. I let y'all argue. I don't get like I ain't finna stop you for arguing. I don't, I know other people. They be like, oh, we got a one mic, one mic. I'm like, man, let them argue, let them fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main reason why I don't do panels. Like I'm a bad moderator. I know I'm a bad moderator. I ain't gonna act right. I'm let it be chaos. And I'm perfectly fine with it. Anyway, see people understanding this because they think success is individual. It's not. Power. Power is social. The right relationship. What? Oh, my bad. The right relationship compresses time. And this is why social inflation, no, my bad, social intelligence is leverage. My bad. Y'all have to forgive me. But yeah, there's a way for me to compress shit just by my network. There's a way for me to do more with less when I network correctly. There's a way for you to get ahead if you network correctly. And like I said, just with social media, I probably could get ahead from where I'm at if I just collaborated with people more. If I did open my panel more, you know what I'm saying? If I did all that more, yeah, I probably would got ahead by now. I probably would have got more than what I already got by now. I choose to move the way I move. Now, when it come down to sports and business and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Just by dealing with my son and my daughter, I was like, hey, look, you need to move this way instead of moving that way because you don't know who watching you. When it came down to business, it's like, hey, there's a lot of people that know me, but I the one that know me, it's on so many that trust me, and the one that trust me put me in these positions where I'm getting better opportunities and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yes, networking is leverage. So I might need to work on my leverage, my social media leverage. I might need to work on. I might need to do more, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Now, the third level is media leverage. Excuse me. Now, this is where today's power is explained. You feel what I'm saying? This is where today's power took off. This is where today's power is running the world right now. Media, social media, to be quite exact. Social media. See, media leverage means this right here. One message reaches millions. One message reaches millions. A creator records one video and it works while they sleep. That's leverage. One video, one short, one pre record, one live stream, if done correctly with a certain message, can reach a million people overnight. One perfectly curated message, either through short form or long form, lives, pre records, one curated message can reach millions overnight. That's power. That's power. That's leverage. That's leverage. And this is why creators now compete with corporations. Attention became scalable. And here's the crazy part: media compounds. One viral clip can build authority, generate money, attract relationships, create opportunities, increase status, all from one piece of content. Athletes understand athletes understand this now too. The biggest athletes aren't just athletes anymore. They're media personalities. They're media companies. They're media darlings. The people winning today know attention is an asset. And if you control attention, your influence, what? Oh, my bad. And if you control attention, you influence perception. If you influence perception, you influence behavior. That's leverage. So again, when it comes down to social media, everybody want to be an influencer. Everybody want to be able to tell somebody what to do. Everybody's trying to tell somebody how to move, how to act, how to talk, how to walk, what to buy, what to sell. Everybody want to be an influencer. And like I just said, influence control perception. Perception control your thought process. Again, when I said something about this lady about an $8,000 wig, what possessed you to buy $8,000 wig? To sure shit thing, somebody told you, somebody you follow on social media said something about this one particular style of hair, and it influenced you to go try to find this style of hair. And then once you found this style of hair and you saw how much this style of hair cost, excuse me, something told you to go and spend that money for that hair. And once you spent the money for that hair, now, according to your influence you listen to, told you now you're on top of the world because you bought this hair. But you're nowhere near the top. Because if you ain't make 16, $24,000 off the $8,000 hair, then what are you doing? What are you doing? Somebody told you about that shit. You went and bought this shit. You went and spent your hard-earned money on that shit, and now you got it. And what you gonna do with it? Besides, try to keep it precious, keep it pristine, make sure it ain't fucked up. But you gonna wear that motherfucker every day. Just like, just like somebody influenced the young nigga to go buy a pair of jeans that $1,000. Somebody told you you be on top of the world. You get all the bitches with these jeans on. They just cost $1,000 and they save up their money, get their money however they want to get it. Go buy it, put on these jeans, and you ain't got nothing else going for yourself but these $1,000 jeans. And chances are you gonna wear these motherfucking jeans all day, every day to get your $1,000 worth. All because somebody told you, influenced you to buy these jeans that ain't do shit for you. And the athletes ain't no better. Because again, Michael Jordan, everybody want to be like Mike. Michael pushing McDonald's. McDonald's ain't good for you. Michael pushing ballpark hot dogs. Hot dogs ain't good for you. Michael pushing Gatorade and Coca-Cola. That shit ain't good for you. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfucker push shit. Cause they see if I had Michael Jordan face on this, if I had Kobe face on this, LeBron face on this, if I had Anthony Edwards, if I have Ja Morant, Ja Morant got the best selling shoe right now. Ja Morant got the best, the highest selling shoe right now. All because of colorways. And you know what helped push Ja Morant shoes really? His off the court situations. He a troublemaker off the court. People like drama. People like bullshit. None of your other athletes, none of your other basketball athlete shoes are selling like Ja Morant. Giannis, Paul George, LeBron. These nigga shoes ain't selling like that. But for some strange reason, Josh shoes selling out the asshole. I wonder why. You'll tell me colorways. He the best colorways I ever seen. Okay, that ain't the only reason y'all buying this nigga shoes. Drama sells. Bullshit sells. I can understand if he was still at the top of the game, top one of the top point guards in the league and shit like that. I can understand he was still jumping out the gym, dunking on niggas. I can understand what I fell in love with when I first saw Ja Morant if he was still doing that shit. Yeah, I can understand. Nigga, you ain't played a full season in 3 years. But somehow, some way, your shoes at the top of the business. I wonder why. You selling more shoes than the king? Like you up there with Jordan and selling shoes. I wonder why. When you ain't even one of the best players in the league no more. Drama sells. So somehow, some way, Ja done influenced young niggas to buy his shoes because Ja Morant did a lot of dumbass shit, and you want to do the same dumbass shit that one of your favorite players do. Same way Jordans. If I got a pair of these foes on, I can fly through there like Mike. No, you can't. Sometimes I dream that he is me. Whatever, bro. You ain't flying through there. You not dunking from the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shooting free throws with your eyes closed. You not doing none of the shit Mike do. But somehow, some way, they put his face on a pair of shoes and you go crazy over the shoes. I like his shoes too, but I ain't that damn crazy about every pair of Jordan that come out every week. No, that's dumb. I don't give a fuck what any. I don't care what Kicks on Fast say or Complex or whoever. I just saw somewhere that Nike done released 90% of their sneaker app uh business. The employees. My bad. 90% of sneaker app. 90% of their employees just got laid off. Just got laid off. So yeah. Social media is a motherfucker. Social media is a bitch. Because if you weak minded, if you just one of them individuals, male or female, that just have to be in the now, the FOMO. If you one of them individuals that have to keep up with whatever trending topic is going on, bro, social media got you. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Me and my son talking about this girlfriend. She suffered from FOMO. She suffered from FOMO. And I be telling her, like, I don't talk crazy to her. I talk crazy to her, but I don't call out her name. I respect her a whole lot. I value her a whole lot. But I had to tell her, like, shout it, you can't follow every trending topic. You can't do everything you see on social media. You can't repeat everything you hear on social media. I'm like, if you come to doing all that, then who the fuck are you? If everybody telling you on social media how to act, then who are you? If everybody on social media telling how you supposed to be as a man or how you supposed to be as a woman, then who are you? You're just waiting on somebody to tell you who you is before you bust a move. And then what happens if they don't tell you shit? You just waiting for them to tell you something? So you know what the next move to do and they don't never tell you shit, what you ain't gonna figure it out? Or you just gonna find somebody that's gonna tell you how to move? Like I say over here, like, bro, I'm gonna try to help you become better, but it ain't gonna be easy. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. And it is what it is. But I want you to be better. So you at the bottom. Most of us at the bottom working, exchanging our resources for a couple of dollars, but we can't do too much. Cause you gotta take some time out, unless you're just gonna go crazy. And then while you're at work, you gotta work your way up. You gotta start networking. You gotta start talking to people, and you gotta get trust from individuals so you can move up. Social media, hey, If you want to get influenced by what somebody's saying, then it's what it is. But that's the level above networking is influence, media. What message you putting out in social media to people? What you putting out to people? Who you is you trying to be the next big corporation, the next big brand, the next big business? What are you doing? Or you just a motherfucker pushing bullshit to get a brand deal, a sponsorship, or you trying to be the next business? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Now we're at the tippy top, ownership. At the very top of the pyramid is ownership. This is where wealth truly scales. Owners, owners make money from systems. They make money from equity. They make money from brands, assets, and intellectual property. Yep. Yep. Employees work for money. Owners build machines. That's why that's why franchise scale. That's why what? Oh, that's why franchise scale. That's why sports teams appreciate in value. That's why media brands grow. That's why software companies explode. See, ownership creates to create returns, to create profits. One decision can generate millions. And this is where a lot of us fail. This is where a lot of us fail. See, as a content creator, so you can build attention, but you can't build no assets. Who that in the kitchen? What you putting in there? What you cooking? Oh, see, a creator can build attention that can't build no assets. See, views without ownership are rented success. The goal is to turn attention into systems, then turn the systems into ownership, then turn the ownership into freedom. Turn the system into ownership, turn the ownership into freedom. And a lot of us don't do that. See, we get the views, we get the likes, we get the little checks and shit like that. We get the little cash outs, we get the PayPals, we get the super chats, we get the little check on the 21st, whatever the case may be. We get all that, but you ain't creating no system. You ain't creating no belief system. You ain't creating no ideology. You ain't putting nothing into play. Some of them wrote books. But again, if the world runs off systems, why y'all not creating systems? If we know, excuse me, if we know that at the bottom of this pyramid is labor, and labor is a system to keep you in place, to keep working, just trading time for money and taking that money to buy bullshit just so you can trade your time for more money. That's a system. That's a system. So ain't no telling you make all the content you want to make, all the videos, all the lives, everything you want to make. What's the system that you're putting into place? What is the system you're creating to make more money? Y'all argue over IP all the motherfucker time. Who owns what? Y'all can't even come up with a good deal, a good split on IP. Cause it depend on who channel it is, who gets the lion's cut, and how much you get on the residuals on the playbacks and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, it's hard for y'all to agree on that shit because somebody gonna always feel like they getting chop changed, regardless of the situation. Ownership a motherfucker, ain't it? When I hear music in the music business, I was in the music business. Ownership a bitch. When you hear motherfuckers signing over they publishing for pennies on the dollar or 0.5, less than a dollar, less than a penny on publishing. You sell all your publishing for $20,000 and I turn around and make $20 million off of it. Then you want to turn around and take me to court talking about you, that's your money, but you sold me the publishing. You work so hard to get your motherfucking master, own your masters, and don't know how to work your masters, and then you have to sell your masters for a nice piece of change to somebody that know how to work your masters. You feel what I'm saying? And then feel some type of way when I'm making more money off your masters than you. You feel me? You got ownership of the shit. You got it. But you don't know how to make a dollar off of it. I see so many people that do content creation. This gonna be your money. This gonna be your golden goose. This gonna get you. All you need to make is 1, 2 viral moments and get everybody watching you. So they come in, you get thousands in the chat room and millions of views and shit like that. And then when you don't get none of it, you're mad. You mad. You don't know how to get attention. You can go viral one time and then that one time over with you get so many people liking you, and then next thing you know, they gone. You feel me? You don't know how to capitalize. You don't know how to get over. You don't know how to own the moment. And once you own the moment, then you can turn that into freedom. Why you think people build a system? Why you think people invest? Why you think people do what the hell they do? Is so one day down the line, whether it's 5 years, 20 years, whatever the case may be, they done invested and did this and did that. They create assets to where they don't have to be at the bottom no more. They at the top. And whatever your top look like, that's your top. But if you're at the top of the pyramid, you're at the top of the pyramid. Some people ain't satisfied till they make millions at the top. Some people just make enough to I ain't gotta do all the extra shit. I ain't gotta buy all the expensive shit. I ain't gotta have a big ass house, and I'm good where I'm at. I just don't have to do shit. I got enough access. I got enough savings and all this type of shit that I'm cool without doing extra shit. And some motherfucker need millions of dollars to sit back and chill. It all depends on the person. But if you ain't got no ownership and shit that get you to financial freedom, you're never gonna be financially free. If you ain't got nothing that's creating something while you sleep, if you ain't got nothing that people willing to buy, willing to participate in, willing to download, whatever the case may be. If you ain't got nothing people are willing to invest in, willing to listen to, willing to buy, you ain't finna get no ownership. And if that's the case, you ain't gonna be free. You're gonna be at the bottom, trying to find a way back to the top. Now, if you been with me this long, like, share, subscribe. Now here's go the part that a lot of people don't want to hear. The dark side of leverage. Yep, it's a dark side. Leverage is neutral. It can build or manipulate. The same psychology used to inspire people can also control them. The same psychology used to inspire you is the same psychology that can control you. See, the same media that creates opportunity, the same media that y'all listen to faithfully, is also the same media that manufactures perception. They tell you what's reality. I hear that shit all the motherfucking time. Especially when it comes down to these gender war topics, these women and men topics, it's like TikTok said this, Instagram said that, Twitter said this, Facebook said that, YouTube talking points. Yeah, the same shit that's supposed to make you feel good is the same shit that make you feel bad. Forget the same shit that tell you can go on and find a girlfriend, you can find a boyfriend on these dating apps on social media and shit. There's opportunities for you. There's thousands of single people available. Just pick a niche. Thousands. Thousands of women, thousands of men. Just pick a niche. Whatever your fancy is, just pick it. You can get somebody in this. It's also the same shit that tell you women ain't shit, men ain't shit. Just look at social media. Look at who's saying what. Think this on. This is why understanding leverage matters. This is why understanding leverage matters. Because if you don't understand influence, you become influenced. If you don't understand how influence work, you will be influenced by influencers. And today, algorithms reward emotional reactions more than the truth. I'm a truth teller. I'm not a reactor. You feel what I'm saying? The algorithm, the YouTube algorithm right now is going to push emotional reactions. They ain't going to push the truth. You know why? Because emotional reactions keep the system running. I tell the truth over here. I'm not looking for the emotional pull. I'm not trying to make you feel some type of way about my content so you can come over here and see more and more and more and more and more. You're gonna come see it if you want to see it, if you really want to know the truth. But I ain't finna lean on, oh, women ain't shit. Da 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 da. Niggas ain't shit. Da 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 da. Nope, not finna do that shit. And that's probably why I be in the position that I be in. Cause I ain't finna do it. I ain't finna do it. I just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I just tell the truth. So understanding human psychology is no longer optional. It's survival. This is one of the main things about attraction economics, about me in general, is that I understand human nature. I understand men and women. I read psychology books for the fuck of it. Not because I want to, not because I like reading psychology books. All right, so I also like dark psychology. I just got the Prince by Machiavelli. I just got that. I gotta listen to it again. I got the 48 laws of power. I got the laws of human nature. I got the 33 strategies of war, the art of war. I got a plenty of psychological books that I listen to, study forwards and backwards because it's survival. If you ever listen to Robert Greene, when he said why he wrote the 48 laws of power, he'll tell you in the right hands, it's survival, it's protection. Excuse me. In the wrong hands, it's the psychopath's Bible. And at one point in time, I was reading that for protection, for survival. Then I realized that I might be a psychopath. I might be crazy. I've been called crazy enough in my life to, yeah, I might be a little crazy. I might be a little off. I ain't gonna hold you. And when people say the 48 laws of power, there's an evil book, there's an evil book, I'm like, bruh, you do some of that shit now without even reading the book. So that makes you evil, or that just makes you aware. Because again, leverage, leverage is not good or bad. It's all what you do with it. Power is not good or bad. It's what you do with it. It's all in who holds the power. That's it. You can call what you want to call bad. It just is what it is. Like I just said about Michael Jordan promoting McDonald's. You know McDonald's ain't good for you. But if you want a damn Big Mac or McGrill sandwich, ain't nobody stopping you from getting it. You know it ain't good for you, but it's always available to you. That's on you if you want to buy it or not. That's on you. You can sit there and say, well, I seen Mike eat that motherfucker. Well, if that's the reason why you bought it, then that's the reason you bought it. Because of Michael Jordan. You didn't buy it because you really want it. You bought it because Michael Jordan told you to buy it. I remember when Jay-Z put out them S. cards about Reebok. Oh yeah, I had to go get me a pair. That's my favorite rapper. When I knew them jumps were dropping, man, I went and bought me a all black pair. I had them for me for outside and I wore them at work. I think I paid $100 for them motherfuckers. And wearing them to work. They wasn't no regular Reeboks. They wasn't no Nikes. They was some S. Carter, Jay-Z joints. And folks, you were like, man, what's them? I said, them Jay-Z joints. Really? You wearing them to work? I said, yeah. Only because Jay-Z my favorite rapper. And I bought some S. Carters. I did. I bought Rockefellers. I bought Rockaware. I did. Plenty of Rockaware. Socks, drawers, shirts, jeans, plenty of Rockaware. All because of Jay-Z. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nigga, I got TRU tattooed on my back because of Master P. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tell y'all all the motherfucking time, bro. In order for me to talk the shit I talk, I actually had to been through it or know somebody that went through, man. I got TRU on the back, on my back. Right now. TRU. All because I was a no limit soldier. I went to Target every Tuesday buying no limit shit. I got TRU on my back. My nigga named Tank got the tank on his arm. Just because of no limit. But his nickname was Tank, but he went and got the no limit tank put on his arm. All because we were listening to No Limit every week. I did that. I bought Rockaware and I bought a lot of Rockaware. Just off the strength of Jay-Z. I was influenced. I started drinking Belvedere because of Jay-Z. Belvedere and cranberry. I still drink that shit now because of Jay-Z. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I got influenced by a lot of shit too. I got influenced by a lot of shit too. When Jeezy dropped them 87 jeans, some 87 32, yeah, I had a couple of pair of them motherfuckers. State property jeans, had a couple of pair of them bitches. Shit, we can go back to, I even had a coup. I would go to the mall every week. Just about a coup. Just about 2 or 3 coup outfits every week. So I got influenced too. I got influenced too. I worked at Nike. We had an Air Max day. I'm influenced to wear Air Maxes on this one particular day. I had plenty of Air Maxes. I got plenty of Air Max. 90s, 95. I got plenty of them, different colors. All for one day. So yeah, I got influenced too. I'm no different than y'all. I just realized that in the past 3 years just doing content, I'm just sitting back like, bruh, yeah, I got fucked up and fucked over just like a lot of you people. I got hung out to dry by a lot of you people too. I said it wrong. I got hung out to dry like a lot of y'all people. My bad. Oh yeah, I got fucked up too. Buying into this shit, buying into that shit. Woo, woo. So yeah, you're not by yourself. And once I realized that, hey, it don't cost that much per fuck buy create. It don't cost that much to make a pair of Air Max. And I'm spending X amount of dollars for a pair of Air Max that don't cost that much to make. Just so I can make Nike a couple of dollars that I work hard for. You feel what I'm saying? Just to give back to them for a pair of Air Max to wear on Air Max Day. That don't do nothing for me but show my solidarity so that I rock with y'all. But outside of this solidarity for this one day, it's like, nigga, I buy Air Max just to give Nike some money. And they ain't gonna do shit for me. I bought all this rockaware that I don't even have no more just because Jay-Z my favorite rapper. So I've been influenced. I've been influenced. I've been told what to buy. I've been told what to do. I had to get out of it though. I don't know if it's just a young nigga thing or what, but as I got older and I realized, hey, I gotta get out this shit, man. Cause I'm gonna end up spending all my money on bullshit and I ain't got no money for real shit. I'm gonna invest all my attention and time in bullshit and I ain't got no time for the real shit. And then what's gonna happen when reality slap me in the face and I ain't prepared for it because I'm too busy spending money and time on bullshit. So that's all this shit is. Now I've been teaching how to climb the pyramid, and I'm gonna get up out of here because I'm trying to watch the lottery. Let's see if Memphis gonna get the number one pick. I doubt it, but if we get the number one pick, AJ all day. So this is how you climb the pyramid. First of all, most people try to skip levels. And I hate that when people be at the bottom trying to get to the top without doing the work to get to the top. Like, bro, how you gonna do that? That's impossible. That's impossible. So you can't do that. All right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta master each level first. They start at the bottom where most of us at labor. You feel what I'm saying? Build discipline. Build discipline, which means once you get your check, once a week, twice a week, twice, once every 2 weeks, once a month, whatever the case may be, once you get your money coming in, be disciplined. Do you have to go to this restaurant? Do you have to go on that trip? Do you have to buy them shoes? Do you have to buy that $8,000 wig? Do you have to? No, you don't have to. You want to. You got to be disciplined. You got to take your money and put your money in certain areas where that shit grow, where it compounds, not just on your bullshit. Take care of your business. And if you got some money left over for bullshit after you done paid your bills and after you done took care of your kids or now you done invested or whatever the case may be, if there's anything left over, have fun. Whether it's $5, $20, $100, whatever the case may be, have fun. Have fun. But be a discipline first. Take care of business first. Take care of bullshit second. Okay. Now, once you build your discipline, then you start networking. Then you start building relationships. That's when you at work your way up. Talk to certain people that, because I know this for a fact. A lot of folks will see the managers and supervisors and then the higher ups and shit like that. You run away from them. You run away from them. Why you running away from them? Just run up to them and shake their hand, speak to them. How you doing? My name's so and so, so and so. I work in this department. I do this. I do that. Woo, woo, woo. Talk your shit. Build a relationship with them. So next time they come around, and if you left a good impression, they'll speak to you. They'll speak to you. That was one of the things that I did when I was working at Nike when I came in as a temp. I ran my motherfucking mouth. I talked to my temporary supervisor, the one over the temp service. I talked to her every day, talking my shit to her every day. I talked to my manager, my manager. I talked to him every day. I'm picking their brain, trying to figure out what makes them tick. What they looking for in a working employee and shit like that. Okay, this is what you're looking for. I got you. I'm trying to get my foot in. It only took me a year. And I came in when folks telling me, nigga, you ain't never gonna get rolled over in this department. It took me a year. It took me a year. All because I kept running my motherfucking mouth, talking to the right people. And when I talk to the right people, they like, all right, I trust you to do this. Can you do it? I got you. I got you. Whatever you gonna give me after I do this, I'm gonna take it. But I got you. So build your discipline, build your relationships. Now, once you start networking, now go to medium, build your attention. Go to social, go do what you got to do. Go to YouTube, whatever social media platform you want, and build that shit up. Build that shit up. Stay consistent. Don't be jumping from over here to over here. Don't be trying to jump niches because you trying to strike gold. No, stay consistent. Build your attention. It might take a couple of months. It might take a couple of years, but keep doing what you're doing. Stay consistent in what you're doing, and you're going to get there. And then once you get your attention running, you're going to get to the tippy top. And when you get to the tippy top, that's where you build your assets. That's where you take everything you learn from the bottom all the way up, and now you're creating assets. Now you're creating systems. Now you're investing in shit that's gonna take care of you for years to come and shit like that. That's how you climb the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? Do it in that order. You can't skip. A lot of y'all want to. I don't recommend it. And the people who become unstoppable combine all four. They communicate well. They understand people. They build scalable systems. They own valuable assets. That is modern power. So don't skip. Take each level, master each level. Start from the bottom up, master the bottom, master the next level, master the next level, and when you get to the tippy top, master that level, and use all four of them to keep roping, to keep rolling. Yep, yep. So the biggest mistake people make in believing more effort automatically creates more success, it doesn't. It doesn't. Leverage does. The future belongs to people who can scale attention, build systems, create influence on assets. The question is now, are you building a ladder or building leverage? See, y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that share button, y'all subscribe to the channel. And I'm getting on out of here. Like I said, I'm finna watch the lottery in a minute. Let's go Memphis. Let's get the #1 pick so we can get it's a deep draft anyway. So as long as we in the top 10, as long as the grid in the top 10, we gonna be straight. So anyway, like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna get up with y'all on another day. I'll let y'all.
Remember when the goal was to be seen, now the goal's to be straight. Different math when the kids need structure and your name got weight. I don't chase the room no more, I measure exits. Who panics when I leave? Who adjust their sentence? Used to think loud men alive more. I know calm means clear if you still explain your value. You late in your career, I watch money fix problems and multiply flaws. Watch ego kill deals before lawyers got involved. I don't blame age, I credit reps. You're sharpen the blade, I don't need pressure to move me. I move because I'm aligned. Every loss, y'all placement, every win exposed intent. Some folks still celebrating checks, I'm already in environments. I stopped arguing timelines, started reading behavior. If they comfortable disrespecting you, that's on your position and play. I don't need revenge, I need distance. Let life handle the rest. Silence louder than threats when your presence was the test. I built slow so it lasts, skip hype so it's mine. Legacy ain't built in moments, it's built in the margins of time. So when the music fade out and it's just you in the mirror, ask if your life reflects discipline or just the ambition without structure. I'm done talking. Let the results finish the sentence.